Hi guys, and so we are back again and we're doing our Don't Try This at Home, and today we are doing hydrophobic things. And so for this one, we have actually scotch guarded this lab coat and we are going to be throwing slime at Rebecca. She has
Her least favorite employee.
It's so not true. But yes, we are going to be sliming Rebecca, and if all of this works out well, it should just roll right off the lab coat. So if you have a lot of scotch guard and a lot of time on your hands and you want to test this out at home, then this won't be a Don't Try This at Home. But we're going to go ahead and do this. So we're going to turn around and we're going to go 3, 2, 1, and we're all going to throw it. All right, you ready? 3, 2, 1. All right. And then what I need you guys to notice is it's all rolling off the jacket, and that is because her jacket is now hydrophobic. Please stay tuned for our STEM at Home activities. Thanks, guys. All right, hello guys, it's me, Sarah, and welcome to STEM at Home. And today we are going to be making slime. Yes, I know, every parent's favorite, but definitely keep the kids occupied. And it actually is teaching chemistry and math as you do this, because you are having to measure things out. And we're talking about different states of matter: solids, liquids, gases, polymers. And so I've got 4 different kinds of slime up here. We are going to be posting the directions for all of them on our website at theimag.org. And then I'm going to make one batch here at the end. And so let's check these out. So the first one we have down here, it's a really pretty blue one we got going on right here. This one is actually made with glue and liquid starch. So again, we will be posting the recipe for that one, but this is a nice, big, stretchy, droopy slime we got going on there. The one next to it, same recipe that you're going to be getting. The only thing we've changed up is we've added little styrofoam balls. So this one's actually called Floam. And so this one, we've got a little bit of almost like an Easter look to it. So we use some multicolored foam beads in this one. So this is going to change up the texture of your slime when you're doing this. So lots of fun on that one as well. This one I'm going to skip over here. This one right here was made with your standard borax solution. And so again, we've got our glue, our borax, and our food coloring, and we'll be giving the directions for that as well. And then we have right here, this is going to be your Oobleck. And so I'm actually going to come over here and use a spoon because I'm going to keep my hands a little bit clean for this. So if you've ever played with Oobleck before, it's actually what we call a non-Newtonian fluid. And so that is where it kind of goes between a solid and a liquid. And so it's just cornstarch and water, but that is called Oobleck. So again, we'll have the recipe for that one too. But what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to show you a quick recipe. We're going to make your traditional borax slime. And so for this, I'm going to use 3 different bowls over here. And what we're going to do is we're going to add, I'm going to do a smaller batch. So I'm going to do 1/4 of a cup of water in 2 of my bowls. And then I'm going to come over here and we're going to use white school glue. And so I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to add that to one of my bowls. So I've got 1/4 of a cup of school glue, 1/4 of a cup of water. I'm going to put all that in there. And what you want to do is you actually want to go ahead and mix that up really well. What you're doing is just thinning out your glue. And so we're going to stir that up. And so we've got a nice thinned out glue. And then I'm going to dye. This one's going to be blue. So I'm going to put a little bit of food coloring in there. So it's regular food coloring. And we're going to stir that up again. So we've got a nice bright blue. Okay. And then in this bowl over here with the rest of our water, I'm going to come over here and grab, we have borax. And so we're going to take, I'm going to use 1/4 of a teaspoon of borax. And we're going to add that in to our water. And again, we're going to stir that up. So now I just have a solution of borax and water. Stir that up. And I'm going to take my slime mixture, and I'm actually going to pour that, slowly add that into my solution down here. I'm going to keep stirring that up. So I'm going to add that whole glue mixture into our borax solution. And at first I'm going to use my spoon to keep stirring that up. And at this point, before you actually start to pick your slime up, you want to figure out if it's the right consistency for you. And so if it feels a little bit too sticky, or if it's not quite making the texture you want, you may want to add a little bit more borax to your solution. But I'm going to stir this up, and then I'm going to go ahead and pick up our slime. And so I'm going to pick our slime up, and we'll get a really good slime coming out of this one. And so yeah, this is going to be our borax solution slime. And again, you're going to look for all the directions for these activities on our website, and hopefully you guys get to play with this and have some fun. Thank you guys. So if you are enjoying this content and all of these at-home experiments that you can do, please consider going to theimag.org and making a donation or becoming a member to help continue to support us and all of the programs that we are bringing to you. Thank you.